Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of this junk removal build in public SEO series where I basically showed you guys how to rank your junk removal business and generate leads from it through SEO, AI SEO, and your Google business profile. So in the last episode, we covered how to choose a domain name, what CMS you should be using, and what hosting provider. On this episode, I'm going to be talking more about your website setup and plugins. Just TLDR, we are using WordPress for the series just because we want to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, so you guys can see here, I have my WordPress website set up. I already attached the domain name, Ultra Junk Removal. And if I'm assuming by this point you guys have already done that, if not, just let me know in the comment section and I can show you guys or create a tutorial video on how to do that. So let's go back to our Notion, and here are the plugins that we are going to set up. So Rank Math is an SEO plugin. This is to edit your title tags, all that sort of stuff, makes it super easy. Novamira is one of the new ones, but this is what we're going to use to connect our Claude agent. So it can design websites for us and can create content. In the era of AI, you need to be using this just to help you make you more efficient and get things done a lot faster. And then Elementor is going to be our page builder. So this is basically how we're going to use to create pages. It's no code and you can use it with Novamira, so that's neat. And then this is just a maintenance platform. If I was doing this for a client or somebody else, I would first create a staging site, but I don't care too much about that right now. So I'm just gonna throw up a maintenance site while I build out the pages, and then once it's ready to go, then I will remove the maintenance on that. And then Claude, you can also connect Claude to it. I'll show you guys as well. But let's get started. First, I'll show you guys how to set up rank math. And you can use any platform, but for rank math, it's super simple to get started. So this is how, so I'm gonna skip advanced. I just want more custom features. So this is, click on a small business website, organization, and then website name. So you basically want to include your branding here. So mine's gonna be Ultra Junk Removal. Alternative, no. I'll add ultra junk removal again. And then, like I said, I don't have a logo yet. That will come down the line. But if you did have a logo, you can add it here. And here are the dimensions. I'm going to click save and continue. Again, just save and continue. Google crawlers crawl XML sitemaps. That's a way that they discover your pages. So we want to include our XML sitemaps. We want to turn off images. We don't want to create a sitemap specifically for images. And then this is correct. So we want to create sitemaps for individual posts, pages, but then we want to remove this. We don't want to create sitemaps for categories. Save and continue. So yes, we want to no index empty category tags, no follow external links. We can change the settings, but basically this means for external links, you're not vouching for them or passing on links juice or page rank. So save and continue. Set up advanced options. You can leave this off. It's basically if you're working with an agency or a freelancer, you can control what settings and capabilities they have. So save and continue. Yes, we want to monitor 404. So whenever somebody lands on a 404 page, we want to monitor that, crawlers as well, and then redirections as well. So if, let's say if we ever delete a page and we want to redirect it to a different page, Rank Math lets you do that. So we're going to turn that setting on as well. Schema, for this you can put service. For the post types, yes, it can be service. You can change this for individuals, but this is not super important right now. And that's basically all you really need for now. If you go into rank math settings, they have a lot more settings that you can optimize for. Later down the road, I'll talk about more of these like LLMs.txt. But for now, this is a good setup that we have. So the next plugin on our list is Novamira. So this is what's going to allow us to connect our Claude to our WordPress website. And so we can just prompt Claude and then it can create designs, write content, and anything that you guys can think of. So to do that, we're going to go to the official website. It's Novamira.ai and just download this for free. And you're going to download the zip. Okay, so it looks like it's been downloaded. We're going to go back to here. You're going to click on add plugin. And then you're going to upload plugin. Choose file. And you're going to add that zip file. You're going to click install now. Activate plugin. And you can see here is, you can see here we have this site right here. It's going to ask us, it just wants you to be very wary that the Claude code or agent can make changes for you. So you just want to make sure you be very cautious, and they also just want to let you to be cautious as well. But you're going to click on turn on AI abilities for this site. Again, it's trying to warn you. If there was a staging site, then I would prompt it. But like I said, this is just for SEO purposes, and I'm just going to go ahead. I know what I'm doing. I can just revert changes that I make. So now, in order to connect your Claude, it's going to walk you through the process. I'm going to skip this process for now, but if you guys would like a video on it, just let me know. I can do that as well. And then the next plugin we're going to add is Elementor. So like I said, this is going to be our page builder. Just go in again, plugins, add plugin, search for Elementor. And it's this one right here. You guys can see here it has over 10 million installations and it's one of the most popular WordPress page builders. So install, and then you're just going to want to click on activate. It's going to again go through the process, but follow that process, create a free account, and I would recommend getting the pro version, but if you don't, then the free version is good enough. But go ahead and do that. And that's basically it. That's the foundation that we're going to be using for our WordPress website. We want to keep it as lean as possible. And then as we go on and start optimizing it, we will add more plugins. But that's basically it for this episode. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. Next episode, we're going to go more into the keyword research, what pages to create, and then just build out our content strategy. Like I said, stay tuned for next episode and then just comment, subscribe, and just leave any questions you guys have in the comment section below.